Oh my God. I think there's a mistake in my new tattoo. Not only that, I think there was quite a few mistakes from yesterday as well. Now, if you didn't get a chance to see yesterday's live stream, well, you definitely missed a lot. I actually was getting the tattoo done during that live stream yesterday. And if you didn't get a chance to see what old Joe looked like while getting that tattoo, I can definitely assure you, you missed a lot. But I really wanted this tattoo. I've wanted this tattoo for quite some time now, and what I actually ended up getting tattooed on me yesterday was what I say at the end of every video. Enjoy life, the free world, never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. But getting a tattoo yesterday during this live stream was only part of what I had going on yesterday. In fact, Joe actually had a date last night. A real date. Not one of these dates that I talk about where it's just a date with myself. No, in fact, this actually was a date with a woman. I know it definitely sounds a little far-fetched and hard to believe, but I can also assure you that I really did have a date last night. But this date would actually turn out to be an epic fail. In fact, that's pretty much been the story of my life, trying to get back in the dating scene. There really is a lot of stuff that I want to tell you about in this video. So I think without further ado, what do you say we just dive head first into this video? So I guess the first thing that I should start with is the actual tattoo. So this is the tattoo that I got last night. What do you think? Does it look pretty good? Does it look bad? Does it look infected? Does it look like my entire side is gonna fall off? I really need to know. Now, while looking at this tattoo and reading this, it says, enjoy life, the free world, never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. While looking at this, can you see any mistakes in this tattoo? Well, if you can't, let me just go ahead and tell you the mistake that was brought to my attention. And it was actually brought to my attention, well, by my date last night. The mistake allegedly is in the very last line of this tattoo where it says, every day. Now, if you'll notice, where every day is tattooed here, it's one word. But upon arriving yesterday for this date, when my date actually showed up, which is an entirely different can of worms altogether, well, when she finally got a chance to see the tattoo and asked me, well, what does it say? And I told her, I said, it's something that I live by. It's something that I say all the time, every day. Enjoy life, the free world, never take a moment for granted, and make the most of every day. And after telling her this, and she's still looking at the tattoo, she's kind of just sitting there looking a little perplexed. And I'm wondering to myself, why exactly is she sitting here looking confused? I don't understand. But she sat there just like, that's pretty interesting actually. She then followed up by saying, isn't every day supposed to be 2 words? Is it? She said, yeah, I'm pretty damn sure every day is supposed to be 2 words when used in that context. You're telling me that I just got a tattoo done with some sort of a grammatical error in it? And obviously this must be a pretty big grammatical error. Grammatical, that's a word, right? Obviously this must be a big grammatical error if that's the very first thing that you picked up on while looking at this tattoo. I swear to God, I immediately began to feel like I was in that movie, We're the Millers, No Regrets. You know, with the fact that this chick was able to pick up on this, like, just like that, that was the very first thing that she saw upon getting to my place and looking at this tattoo, was that every day is supposed to be 2 words and not 1 word. Because when it's 1 word, I guess it's like a totally different thing. Hell, I didn't know. I was the one who actually drew up this damn tattoo. So it wasn't old Tom's fault who tattooed this on me. It was my own damn fault. That's pretty fucking ironic. Considering the fact that I used to be the guy in prison who would do tattoos where guys would bring me things to get tattooed on them, and at times they would bring me misspelt names or wrong birth dates, and yeah, I was reminded of all of that. How I've even talked about these being some of the worst tattoos I've ever done when people would bring me the wrong stuff to tattoo, and here I go yesterday tattooing the wrong damn use of the word or 2 words every day in the wrong damn context. But I gotta assure you that there, whether that's a huge deal, whether that's really not that big of a deal, no matter the real size or scope of this grammatical situation tattooed on my side here, that really is only a small part of the overall mistakes from yesterday. Because again, let me remind you, I also had a date last night. And this date actually showed up while Joe was laying on this stretcher in the midst of the live stream getting tattooed. And you see, the whole thing about it is, well, I never told this chick that, one, I would be getting a tattoo last night, and also, two, well, that I would be in the midst of a live stream while getting this tattoo. In fact, this chick had no idea what I did for a living. And the reason for that is because of all of this craziness that has been going on with Joe trying to get back into the dating scene and actually meeting chicks. Now, it's not so hard to, I guess, meet chicks. The part where everything actually goes to shit after I actually meet these chicks is when they ask me this very simple question that comes almost immediately upon meeting someone new. And that question is, what do you do for a living? Now, this question sounds simple enough, but the reality of it is, in my situation, it's really not that simple at all. In fact, it's this one particular question, what do you do for a living, that absolutely in every single case turns a simple introduction into an absolute disaster. Because when a chick asks me what I do for a living, well, I tell them my job is on YouTube. And you see, it's this response that absolutely opens an entire fucking can of worms. Oh, you're on YouTube? Well, what does that even mean? What the hell do you do on YouTube? And then I tell them, well, I have this channel and this show on YouTube. It's called AfterPrisonShow. Oh, AfterPrisonShow. Wait a minute. Prison? Have you been to prison? I have, in fact, actually been to prison. And in every single instance, it seems like even before I can finish that sentence, these chicks are just like, they're peeling off. They are absolutely gone. Now, I know a lot of you would probably be like, well, Joe, just don't tell them what you do for a living. Just say you do something else. And I have tried that. I've tried to tell chicks that I'm a filmmaker. And when I say that, then they're like, a filmmaker? What the hell does that even mean? What are you doing, porn? Are you involved with Pornhub? Well, I'm not technically involved with Pornhub, but me and Pornhub do have a very close relationship. Very close. In fact, this has become so much of a thing that has been basically hindering me completely from meeting chicks, because as soon as they find out I've been to prison, they are pretty much completely gone. That I actually tweeted something about this the other day, and a good friend of mine and fellow YouTuber by the name of Jonathan DeWitt actually sent me a video basically reenacting exactly what it's been like for me trying to meet chicks.
Yeah, I've been locked up, but I'm living my life right now.
Oh my God, you've been locked up?
Yeah, I just said that, but I'm living my life the right way now. Can we just talk about something else?
Oh my God, what were you locked up for? Was it drugs? Did you kill somebody? Oh my God, are you a serial killer?
Bitch, fuck you.
That is actually so damn spot on and funny. I don't think I could have done any better myself trying to do a video like that. So again, this has really become a thing that's basically just been completely fucking me up while trying to meet chicks. That, with this chick that I had a date with last night, I just decided not to mention anything at all. In fact, she had no idea what I did for a living, never even asked, thank God. And she just showed up ready for this date and basically walked into a real big surprise. Again, not only was I getting a tattoo, I also was in the midst of a live stream last night. And when she walked in, she was basically like, what the fuck is this? And I can't help but to think that when this girl did walk through the door yesterday and saw not only that I was getting a tattoo done, but also this elaborate setup for us to do the stream with yesterday, she may have been thinking that she just walked in on the set of a porn. But yeah, I decided to try something a little different. I decided to not really mention what I do and hope to God that it didn't come up. But it did definitely come up after she walked in and seen everything that was going on with the live stream, with the tattoo, with the mistake in the tattoo. She definitely asked, so what do you do for a living? Well, you know, I do this little YouTube thing called After Prison Show. Prison, you say? Bye-bye. See you later. Yeah, this whole prison thing's really not helping Joe at all with the ladies. Oh well, I guess. At least, there's always Pornhub. Hey, look, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did so, please leave a like and a comment letting me know exactly what you think about all of this craziness, all of these mistakes, it would seem. It must be a mistake that I spent 7 years in prison. I mean, it really is. I did serve my time. Some people just can't understand that. And also this little grammatical error with this tattoo on my side. Is it really that big of a deal? And as always, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted. And make the most of every day. No regrets.